Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Top of the morning to you, East Alabama and West Georgia. It is time now for your primetime forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Be sure and click on that link at the top of this video or give Jamie a call at 256-831-7770 for that cost-free, no-obligation insurance quote. Your name automatically goes in the drawing, and you could possibly win the Dr. Don Weather app. You could also win that Car Freshie from K&L Car Charms. Also coming up at our next drawing, we're going to be giving away tickets to the Cleburne County Rodeo, which will be held on March 25th and 26th in Heflin. And in future drawings, we're going to be giving away a $25 gift card for Corner 56 in downtown Wadley. It's the store with the red door. And also, we have another $25 gift card for Meadows Farm Equipment. So make sure that you click on that link at the top of this video or call Jamie today to get that insurance quote so that you can be a winner from Dr. Don's Weather. We got a lot to talk about today, and so let's get started. Let's talk about your Storm Prediction Center convective outlook. We have a slight risk of severe weather. Remember, that's 2 out of 5 across portions of East Alabama up into Northeast Alabama, North Georgia, Tennessee, and the Carolinas. This kind of got rearranged a little bit during the overnight hours. You'll remember when you went to bed last night, that slight risk was across Northwest Alabama. Well, the thinking has changed a little bit here. We think this line of storms will get into East Alabama during the prime heating of the afternoon, and that heating will cause some ground instability, which could fire up these storms pretty good this afternoon. That's the bad news. Good news is the best shear values are going well to our north and west, so that should limit the tornado activity, though we cannot completely rule out the possibility of a few small spin-up tornadoes. We think the biggest threat this afternoon will be straight-line winds in excess of 60 miles per hour, maybe some small hail, and brief periods of very heavy rainfall. Nonetheless, this is one of those days you're going to want to stay weather aware this afternoon, anytime really after 12 noon, but I think the best window of opportunity will be between 2 p.m. and about 4 p.m. this evening. We're going to watch this for you very closely, and of course, we will have full coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather if conditions warrant. Now, that slight risk makes it down to about the I-85 corridor. South of there, we have a marginal risk, and strangely enough, that's where the best instability will be. But again, the better energy with all of this is moving well off to the northwest, so we think the cold front's going to kind of get disconnected from the best energy as we go throughout the remainder of the afternoon. So for now, we're not looking for anything major south of the I-85 corridor. All right, so let's take a look at Tuesday. That front's going to kind of stall out to our south and just hang out with us all week. And that's what's going to keep us in the soup and a good, decent chance of showers and thunder showers each day, though I think the only real threat of severe weather is going to be this afternoon with the rain just kind of hanging around for the next several days. That's going to kind of rake over the atmosphere and keep us moist and cool, and so I don't think there's going to be much of a chance of severe weather for the remainder of the week. And then as we look out there at Wednesday, yeah, it's the same story. Just showers and thunder showers, occasionally a rumble of thunder. But again, I don't anticipate anything severe. Now, let's take a look at the severe storm possibility from the National Weather Service at Birmingham. And you can see that really Chambers, Tallapoosa, Coosa, Chilton, and North is where we would expect the stronger thunderstorms this afternoon. And then basically from about Auburn to Tallahassee, maybe over to around Wetumpka south is where we would be looking at that marginal risk of severe weather this afternoon. Timing if you go over to the western side of the state around 11 a.m. this morning. But I think getting into East Alabama, we're probably in the 1 to 2 p.m. time frame, and that'll continue through about 4, 5, or 6 p.m. this evening. You get down there around Eufaula, it may continue on through 7 p.m. And, of course, for you folks in West Georgia, just add an hour to that for your timing on the severe storm possibilities this afternoon. So we're looking at 77 for your afternoon high in Roanoke, 74 in Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee goes to 76, Franklin will hit 77. How about 74 up there in Carrollton? Tallahassee goes to 80 this afternoon with that possibility of a few strong to marginally severe thunderstorms across East Alabama and West Georgia. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. You get your weather forecast in 60 seconds or less, and you really need to go listen to today's forecast because I had a time squeezing all that information into 60 seconds, but I did it. Don't forget to follow us over on YouTube as well. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, if we have to do that this afternoon, you'll be guaranteed to know about it because you're going to get a push notification. Basically, that means it's an instant notification that'll show up on your phone if you subscribe to us on YouTube. So be sure you do that today. Well, that's what you're looking at right there, folks. Yeah, you got to go way out there to Saturday to find any sun. It's going to be just a cloudy, wet, soupy type weather pattern for the entire week. 90% chance of rain today, maybe a few severe storms this afternoon when that cold front moves through. Down to 46 tonight. We'll hold on to a 50% chance of rain through about 9 p.m. And then we will go rain-free through about noon tomorrow, and the rain picks back up again tomorrow afternoon. 60 will be your high on Tuesday. 90% chance of overnight rain Tuesday night, but again, a rumble of thunder here and there can't be ruled out. Don't think we're looking at severe weather there. 80% chance of rain on Wednesday, 64. 70% chance of rain Wednesday night. Thursday may end up being the best day of the week with only a 20% chance of a scattered shower, 69. And then on Friday, the final cold front comes moving through from our northwest. That's going to push all of this stuff out of here. It's also going to cool us off significantly. 70% chance of rain on Friday. Look at the overnight low Friday night, down to 35. And I think for now, the moisture is gone before we get that cold. Even though a couple of the models are still hinting at the possibility of a few snow flurries around East Alabama late Friday night into Saturday morning. Odds are, because we have seen this set up how many times? It happens multiple times every season where the computer models think we may see a little snow on the backside. But in the southeast, 9 times out of 10, or 9.9 times out of 10, the moisture is gone before the cold air comes rushing in. We'll wait and see. You know, it's possible we could see a flake or two late Friday night into Saturday morning, but it certainly would not be snow in the classic definition. Saturday, it's back to mostly sunny skies, but look at that. Only 46 for your daytime high, and a hard freeze on the way for Saturday night. So, folks, you got the entire week to protect or get ready to protect that tender vegetation that you have outside. I told you last week that you were going to have a beautiful run of sunny, gorgeous days, and don't be tempted to go out there and plant because we're not done yet with winter, and I was right. Here it comes. So if you did go out and plant, make sure that you have some way of covering up those tender vegetation plants because it will certainly be cold enough Saturday night to kill every last one of them. So make plans for that as well. And again, let me remind you to remain weather aware this afternoon. Know where your safe place is in the event that you have to evacuate. You folks who live in mobile homes, make sure you have an alternate location. Your mobile home is not a safe place to evacuate during a severe thunderstorm or a tornado warning. So make sure that you have plans to go somewhere else in the event that severe weather breaks out across East Alabama and West Georgia this afternoon. Here is the Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar. So far, these storms have behaved rather well. We did have one tornado warning over in right along the Mississippi River between Mississippi and Arkansas early this morning. Since then, just a few special weather statements. That yellow outline area there is a severe thunderstorm watch that the National Storms Forecast Center they've been whittling that thing away as the line moves off to the east, and they have not reissued. So for now, this line of thunderstorms is not severe for the most part. But what we're thinking is going to happen is by the time this line makes it into East Alabama, timing is everything. And so this afternoon, we think that line's going to be coming through East Alabama right in the middle of the prime heating of the day. So we are anticipating this line of thunderstorms to intensify as it moves into East Alabama. But at the same time, the best shear values, that's what makes thunderstorms rotate, will continue off to the northeast while the storm line moves to the southeast. So we're really thinking now that the tornado threat's going to be a low-end tornado threat, and the biggest concern we're going to have for this line of storms will be straight-line winds and maybe some hail and brief gusty winds. So, yeah, we're going to watch this as the day goes along, and we'll be here with you to bring you severe weather coverage in the event that we think that it becomes necessary. As we take a look at East Alabama and West Georgia, maybe a few sprinkles, maybe over there in western Clay County, but nothing of any significance across the region at this hour. We will all watch that change together as the day goes along. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DSTREN1040 is our handle. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com, where you can support us by clicking that donate button. You can also download the Dr. Don Weather app. That's another great way to get notified when we go live for severe weather. And also, while you're there, click on that More button, scroll down to the God's Country page, download the Mixler app. Then you can listen to God's Country and the Classic. You get my weather forecast daily on both of those great radio stations there across East Alabama. Thanks to those folks you see scrolling on the screen. They are our partners here on Dr. Don's Weather. And if it were not for them, we could not continue to do this. So we appreciate those folks covering us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Their support means the world, not only to Dr. Don's Weather, but to you as well. Thank you, Mark Mitchell, with Bama Diesel Repair up in Woodland. Mark is one of our proud partners here, been with us for a while, and Mr. Roger Bell at Roger Bell Auto Brokers in Roanoke. If you or someone you know owns a business and would like to be a partner here at Dr. Don's Weather, send me a message on Messenger. I can have you started before we do our live severe weather coverage this afternoon. So we'll see you back in here later today if conditions become necessary. If not, I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a great Monday. Bye now.